on the Canada Winter Games is moving ahead on budget and on schedule. Even some areas that were problematic at the start have been ironed over.
Work on the Kin Centre is the most obvious change to the landscape as far as the Canada Winter Games goes. So far it is on schedule. The call for senior planning volunteers went out this week.
Each one of our sports needs to have a sport chair, and the venues need to have a lead person. So these are the senior volunteers. So they'll help us actually build out the detailed planning. They're people with expertise in the community and in the fields of the sports, and in particular, even the chief medical officer. So we need to have people with expertise to help us build all the different aspects of the games.
Meantime, a major hurdle has been cleared in terms of ice time lost with the loss of the Kin Centre.
We knew going from 6 arenas to 5 arenas for a full year was going to cause some disruption and a little bit of hardship. And initially we thought it might result in perhaps people losing 5% or even 10% of their ice time. But we're really happy to see that we've been able to fit quite nicely in 5 arenas. They're very full arenas, mind you, but it fits.
Before the Kin Centre demolition got underway, user groups were sounding the alarms, but Andy Beasley says those same groups have turned things around.
I think the user groups have been fantastic at understanding that the decisions have been made, the project's going ahead, so now what are we going to do to make everybody happy and to make the season work? And I have to give them a huge amount of credit because all of our user groups have been fantastic at working with us and being flexible and compromising a little bit and making it all work. And so it's really to their credit.
The next milestone for officials is the business plan for the Games, something that is near completion.
We have to build our business plan not in a vacuum. It has to be built under a transfer of knowledge or best practices scenario from the Canada Games Council, because we're trying to help future games as well, and we're also taking advantage of the learnings and teachings that came from Whitehorse and Halifax and so on. So this is part of that process. So we have to build it out in a format that's familiar with the Canada Games Council.
The plan has Kin 1 completed for the end of next October. Cheryl Jan, CKPG News.